Hey, how's it going? Welcome to module number 2, research. Now, traditionally, this has been a pretty dry topic, but I've got some super cool, stealthy methods to show you on this video, so you need to pay close attention. I'm going to show you how to tap into hidden affiliate gold mines online and find products that are going to put a lot of money in your pocket. Because remember, you can be promoting often, you can be even using the right angle, but if you're not promoting the right products, you're not going to make any money. So pay close attention as we get stuck into this right now.
There's gold in them thar hills, if you know what to look for. So yes, there is gold out there in terms of affiliate products that you can promote, but you need to know what you're looking for. So let's get stuck in here. Here's what you need to look for. All right, first off, stick to internet marketing. Right, it's a very lucrative niche. It's getting thousands of new people coming into it every single day. And yes, there is competition there, but there's competition there because it's so lucrative. So in my opinion, you should stick to the internet marketing niche to find products to promote. Next, of course, you want to find products that have sold a lot. Now, we're going to get into screen cam mode shortly. I'm going to be taking you onto a few websites, going to be showing you some stuff on screen, but we're just going through kind of the principles here so you know what to look for, and then I'll show you exactly how to look for these things. So you need a product that you're going to promote that sold a lot because it therefore shows that people want that product and that it solves some kind of pain that they have. You need a good stick rate for that product, right? There's no point getting a product that's sold an absolute bucket load, but people are refunding it out of the wazoo. So I'll show you how to find that as well. And ideally, you want a product that you get. I don't mean get as in buy, but you get it. You know what I mean? You understand it, you capture it, you really understand what that product's about, and you're kind of attuned to it and tuned into it, so it really kind of resonates with you. And lastly, of course, you want a product that's getting good money per click. So every time you send a click to it, you want to make sure you're going to be making good income. So we'll take a look at products that fit that criteria as well. So those are all the essentials. Here are some optional criteria which are preferred, right? Not essential, but preferred if you can find a product that meets these as well. Firstly, you resonate with the sales letter, right? If you have a look at the product, the sales letter for the product, if you resonate with that, if you really connect to it, you're going to be able to sell it a lot better. You're going to be able to create promotional messages and emails and things like that that really resonate with that product and communicate it very well, right? If you don't resonate with the sales letter, if you don't like it, you don't really understand it, you don't really connect with the story, then the chances are that's going to come through when you're trying to create a promotion. So that's kind of an optional but preferred criteria. Ideally, you want to have bought the product already. Right? We're going to get into this in more detail as we go through this training, but the more that you can demonstrate to people that you've actually bought this, that you know it, that you've implemented it, maybe that you've even got some results, the more likely they are to jump on board and buy it as well. So ideally you should have used the product, and also maybe you know the product owner. Now it's not always possible to know the product owner if you're promoting some big name guru. Maybe you've never met them before, but maybe you know of them. Maybe you're on their list, you kind of know their style, and you can talk about that in your promotions, and we'll come on to the detail of that as we get further into the training. But if you've got some sort of connection with the owner, maybe you've met them, maybe you've talked to them, maybe you've been on one of their webinars, or you're just on their list, that is a starting point for a communication and a relationship that you can then use and talk about to tell people about the product and sell the product. So let's talk about how to find these commission gold mines that are hiding out there. Well, there are different types of gold mine, okay? The first is an active gold mine. This is a product launch that is live right now. Okay, it's live right now, people are promoting this like crazy, and there's an active launch on. That is a set period of time where there's a special offer, or maybe the price is going to go up at the end of the launch, or maybe the product's going to be pulled down at the end of the launch. But an active gold mine is something that's going on right now, people are talking about it, it's got that buzz, it's got that built-in scarcity that something's going to happen at the end of the launch. You then have depleted gold mines. These are gold mines that are no use to you whatsoever, and you've got to steer clear of these at all costs. So these are launches that did great, but maybe if you came along too late, they are now depleted, and these products are no longer either even available, or they're just not selling anymore. They're kind of outdated. So you've got to watch out for those. I'm going to show you how to spot those as well. And then you've got the third type, which is bottomless gold mines. These are evergreen gold mines that you can keep mining over and over and over. So these are products that never go out of style, never go out of fashion. Yes, they launched initially, but they're still for sale right now. Okay, so you can still jump on board and make sales of these products even though they're not in a launch mode. So there's nothing happening with that product. It's not going to go up in price. It's not going to be pulled off the market. It's just evergreen. It's a bottomless gold mine. Now these are great if you don't have launches to promote. And typically what I do is I have a calendar, a promo calendar, and I try and map it out several months in advance and say, okay, these are the big launches that are coming up. And again, I'll talk to you about where you can find these in a sec. These are the big launches that are coming up. These are the active launches right now. And you want to promote launches as much as you can because they have that built-in scarcity of something happening at the end of the launch. There's that built-in social proof because everybody's talking about it. You know, it might get product of the day on JVZoo. It might get other people promoting it. And the more noise there is about it, in this case, it's a good thing, right? You can then use that and play on that to sell more of that product when it's in that launch mode, when it's an active gold mine. So ideally, you want to be constantly promoting the latest live launch. Now, occasionally, what is going to happen because there isn't a launch around, or there's nothing that fits, you know, the kind of audience that you're going after, or there's nothing that really takes your fancy, is you will have some periods on your calendar where you've got availability. You've got slots on your calendar where you could be putting out affiliate messages to generate commissions, but you've got nothing to promote. There's no active gold mine. There's no live launch right now. And in that case, that's when you would find these bottomless gold mines. So these evergreen products that you can go and promote in these kind of slots, these spare slots that you've got. So I'll show you how to find those as well. Then you've got future gold mines. So these are gold mines that aren't yet open, i.e. upcoming launches that are coming down the pipeline. Something that's not ready yet, it's not for sale yet, but you can add it to the calendar, you can do research, you can start creating your promotions and have it ready for when it goes live to hit, you know, tap into and really ride the wave of that launch buzz. So I'm going to show you how to find those as well. So now I'm going to get into screen cam mode and I'm going to show you how to pinpoint the most profitable active gold mines and the most profitable bottomless gold mines. So these are launches that are going on right now and launches that have happened already but are still, the product is still active and it's still a hot seller. So these things that you can plug in evergreen into your affiliate promotions and generate lots of commissions. So let's do this right now. The starting point for this is jvzoo.com. There are other networks available. Personally, I wouldn't go anywhere else other than jvzoo.com. Everything you need is right here. Now, if you don't already have an account, you need to go ahead and click Become an Affiliate. You would then go ahead and sign up as a JVZoo affiliate. And you'll see there's I just want to show you here, there's a series of questions. So the name, email address, password, country, and they will ask for your phone number to verify that you are a real human being type person and not a robot. And once you've done that, you can get your account set up, you link it with your PayPal account, and that's where your commissions will go. So, after you've registered in JVZoo and you log in, this is the type of screen you'll see. Okay, so this is in my account. You can see this is my affiliate earnings for today. It's early in the morning here, so that will increase. And incidentally, just as a kind of total side note, this top pick, so every day JVZoo has a top pick of the day, right, a product of the day, and if they pick this, it means that it's getting good earnings per click, or EPC, right? Any product that's listed up here is worth promoting, right? And coincidentally, this product that they're promoting right now is a product of one of my students. Okay, he's a member of my coaching program. I've helped him get product of the day. He's done about 2,000 sales in the space of about 3 days. So just thought I'd mention that because it's kind of cool that he's sitting there right now. Anyway, let's talk about affiliate marketing, which is obviously what we're here to talk about. So what you need to do to find the best products to promote, yes, you can have a look at this top pick of the day, right? Because when you log in, you'll see it right there. The other thing that you can do is actually go to a launch list. So you go to Marketplace and then Launch List. And from here, you'll see these are the active launches on JVZoo right now. And if they've got this little flame, it means they're hot, they are hot selling. And this particular one, Ultimate Traffic Monster by Naidi Foon, this is my student. Okay, and it's is one of the top sellers on JVZoo. So this would be a good way to find top selling affiliate products, right? It's a start. Now there's more metrics we need to look at, and I'll go through those in a second. Now over on the right hand side of this page, you'll see there's this column for sales. So it shows you how many sales each of these products has had. Okay, so it's pretty cool that you can see how hot selling they are. So this is a recent launch, but it's only sold, it's sold less than 10, whereas this launch down here sold, over 2,000. So it gives you an indication of what is selling well. If it's selling well, of course, it's probably worth promoting, or at least looking at. There's still more metrics we need to look at, but this gives you a good starting point. Okay, the next place you want to look is you go Marketplace and Top Sellers. Now from here you're going to get the top selling products on the entire JVZoo network for today, so the current day, for the previous day, and for the previous 7 days, and also for the previous 30 days. And next to each product you have a link to affiliate details, so you can go off and request approval. And I'll show you how to do that and tell you how you can get approval for these things shortly. So again, this is a good way to see what's selling. Now, top sellers for today, that's not really super useful because, it's just today. It doesn't really give you that much input. But 7 days and 30 days is useful. Right? So you can look at past 7 days and say, this is my student, Ultimate Traffic Monster. His product is the number 5 top selling product of the past 7 days as I'm recording this video for you. Right? Now, you can go off and get approval from these products and go and promote them, but there's probably something else you would want to do first, okay, and that's what I'm going to show you here in a second. Now the other thing you can do is you can also, if we go up to this menu, you can go Marketplace, Featured Products. Now these are all the products that have been given product of the day up here on JVZoo. Now they will only pick product of the day if something is getting good EPCs, or earnings per click, i.e. it's making a lot of money for every person that you send there. That's why they pick a product of the day, right? Not because they like it, or they like the sales letter, or they like the guy that's created the product. Is it a good money making product? That's why they want to put the banner up there, because they make money when people click and buy that. So you can see the 10 most recent products of the day here in this list, and over on this right hand side you can see more going back to these dates. So it gives you a really good indication as what has really earned good money recently. Now it doesn't mean you should promote all these. They may not be right for you, might not be right for your audience. You might not gel with them, you might not want to even buy the product yourself, you might not find it relevant, or it might not be live anymore, it might not even be available anymore. So you've got to watch out. There's still a lot more work to do, but this gives you some hints and some clues as to the type of products you might want to pick out and start promoting, because this is the basis for everything. You choose the right product, then you can actually create the right angle and message for it, and then you deploy, and then you'll generate the commissions. Okay, so let's look at another way you can find products. This is a much more detailed and a more in-depth method. So you go to affiliates at the menu, and then you click Find Products. Okay, now from here, this is the search tool on JVZoo to find digital products to promote. And by default, it just shows you the top selling products on JVZoo ever. And if you can see this number here, it's from 36,725 products, okay, that are listed. So these are the top selling products of all time on JVZoo. And incidentally, this is one of mine, fan page money method. Okay, I think it's listed about 12 out of 35,000. So this is a good way to find good products to promote, right? Because you can see how much they've sold. If we just zoom in here, okay, we're going to get into some of the detail of these statistics. So you can see how much each product has sold, when it was launched. You can see the conversion rate. You can see this EPC, or earnings per click, the average price, the commission available, and also, over on this right hand column, the refund rate. So at this point I need to skip back to the slides, because some of these stats are very, very valuable and some of them are not. So let me just explain which you need to be keeping an eye on. Okay, so these are the money metrics that matter. You have the EPCs on the funnel, so that's the earnings per click across the entire funnel. Because whilst you might request approval and promote a product, a front end product, each of those products will probably have a funnel. So if we take a look at this first product here, okay, yes, it's getting earnings per click of $3.05, so that means every click that you send on average you will make $3, but across the entire funnel you will actually make $5 for every person that you send. Right? Every click you should make on average $5.60. Oh, that's what the product is generated. Okay, and that means there are other products besides this front end product. So when you request approval to promote a front end product, so just the basic product, the first product that people might see, there are other products that owner is also selling. Okay, that vendor is also selling other products in their sales funnel, and in most cases you will get a commission on those as well. So the most valuable statistic you want to look out for is the earnings per click across the funnel. The rest of it is less important. So you might say, well, what about the commission? Surely if you want to look at high commission. Not really, because if somebody's offering 100% commission but their earnings per click across the funnel is just $1, that means on average you're only going to earn $1. When you send somebody to that page and to that letter, and then obviously when they go through the funnel, on average you're going to get $1 for every person that you send there. Whereas another product might have a commission of 50%, but they might have an earnings per click of $5.60 across the funnel. So it's very, very important that you look at that statistic. Okay, the refund rate is also important. Right? Don't be getting greedy and going after something just because it has a $50 earning per click across the funnel, but it's getting an 80% refund rate. Right? You've got to be careful. You want to make sure these things have a low refund rate. So what is a low refund rate? Well, on JVZoo, it's anything from kind of 2, 5, 6, 7, 8%, something like that is fairly low. Anything above that, it might set alarm bells off. But if it's hit the top sellers list, it's there for a reason. So you should still consider it, but just keep an eye out for these really high refund rates. And next, don't pay too much attention to conversion rate or average price, because they don't really mean too much in isolation. Right? You might say, oh well, look, this one's getting a 16% conversion, and this one's getting a 20% conversion. That means 20% conversion. 1 in 5 people are buying something in that funnel as they go through it. Or they're upgrading, buying one of the upgrades in the funnel. And in this one, 6%, it doesn't really matter, right? Don't really pay too much of attention to the conversion rate or to the the average price. It's really the earnings per click. That is what is all important. Okay, so let's say you've chosen a product to promote. It could be maybe one of these evergreen kind of bottomless gold mines that are still active, right? Or it could be a current active launch. Right, something that's going on right now. Either way, you're going to have to click this request link to request approval. You need to get approval for every product that you promote. Now, it's worth noting, right, before you go and do that you should always check out the product by clicking this link. Right, so just open this link in a new tab, go and check out the product to make sure it's still active, because sometimes products can be listed in here and they're not active anymore. Alright, so we just go ahead, we open it in a new tab, and we go and check out this particular product to make sure it's still active. Okay, so here we get to the JV page for this particular product, which is mine, the fan page money method. Okay, so everything looks fine. Click here and you would go through to the JV page, and then over on this right hand side you'll see there is a link to see the sales page. Right? That's the quickest way to find out if the product is still live, if it's still active, if it's still being promoted and so on. As you can see here, yes it is, product is still there, it's still got the buy now button on here at the bottom, so this product is still available, still for sale. Okay, so that is worth doing before you go through the hoops of even requesting approval. So let's go through, and rather than picking one of these evergreen ones, let's just say we want to jump on a hot launch right now. So we're going to go back to the top sellers, so marketplace top sellers. I'm going to see what's selling really hot right now. I'm going to go to the 7 days list. I'm going to go to this one here, the Ultimate Traffic Monster. Right, I want to promote this, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click affiliate details. Okay, so that takes you to this affiliate details page for this particular product. Tells you who the vendor is, tells you the price over here on the left hand side, the commission, and over on the right hand side you have this link to the sales page. Now I've already got approval for this, okay, so I can click here and I can get my affiliate links and start mailing, which I've already done and made substantial revenue by doing so. But if you don't have approval, you're going to have to request approval. So let me show you how you do that. Okay, so you're going to get to a page like this, depending, it doesn't matter whichever product you select, you're going to see a page like this. There'll be a different note depending on who the affiliate is. Okay, this one is from Aurelius Chin. I just picked this guy at random. So you have to fill out this form. So you have to say, yep, I've read the instructions but above, and you can put in some notes here. Right? And typically what people will do is say, this is why I'm promoting it, or this is how I plan to promote. Frankly, let me just give you a total insight here. When I get affiliate requests, when people request approval for promoting my product, really all I look at is how many sales they've made, because as a vendor you can see how many sales a person has made as an affiliate. And you might think, well, surely a vendor just wants as many affiliates as possible. Well, not really, because if you accept everybody, if you're a vendor, right, let's just put the other hat on for a minute and say you're a vendor, you're a product owner. If you accept all affiliates, you're going to get affiliates that don't really know what they're doing. They maybe send really poor quality traffic. That's going to send your earnings per click down. If you accept an affiliate that does a spam thing or a link farm thing, and they send you 1,000 clicks that don't convert, your earnings per click and your statistics for your products will go downhill fast, and therefore your ability to attract real affiliates, good affiliates, and joint venture partners will be impacted severely. So what guys do is they say, well, let's have metrics, and this is what I'm going to share with you what I do and the kind of criteria that I have. If somebody's not made a single sale as an affiliate on JVZoo, I will deny them. I won't accept them approval. Now I'm going to explain to you in a minute a way around this, because a lot of people do the same thing, right? But I would say deny, because I don't know anything about these guys. They've never made a sale on JVZoo. I don't want to unleash them on my product and have them sending poor quality traffic and driving the figures down, which is going to adversely affect the entire profitability of the product. If anybody's made a sale all the way up to 100 sales, I will mark them as delayed commissions. This means they're going to get paid after typically 45 days, right? Because all the payments are done through PayPal, and PayPal has this kind of 45-day refund / chargeback period where people can get their money back. So after 45 days, I'm going to pay those affiliates, right, that have made sales. If they've made anything from 1 to 100 sales previously, I will mark them as delayed commissions. Anybody that's made over 100 sales, or somebody that I just know personally, I will mark them as instant commissions. This means they get paid instantly the moment a sale is made. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, if you haven't made sales before as an affiliate on JVZoo, you are going to find it difficult to get approved for some products because of what I've just explained. Okay, not everybody will want to approve you. So you can try your best to put in reasons here, right, of how you're going to promote. Or alternatively, if you are a special ticket holder in the commission machine, right? So if you upgraded to get a special ticket, or you've invested in the Done For You service, and you'll see both of these at the top of your screen on the navigation bar there, and you can upgrade. If you've upgraded to either of those, we've created commission machines for you, right? We've already created promos for specific hot selling affiliate products, including the Ultimate Traffic Monster, which is the one I was showing you. And we will ensure that you get approved right away. Okay? We can't guarantee instant commissions, but you will get approved at least on a delayed basis. There's a special code that you use when you request approval for the affiliates that we've created the machines for, and you will get approved by those guys. Now, for everyone else, you need to get that first sale. Right? You need to get that first sale on JVZoo. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do you a favor, right? And I'm going to approve you because you're a member of the commission machine. So if you go and request permission for my product, the fan page money method, so if you just go affiliates, find products, right, this lists all the top sellers of all time, so affiliates, find products, scroll down just a few spots, you'll see fan page money method here, and you'll see a link. Mine says get links because it's my product, but you'll see request. Okay, so when you go and click that request, on the form where there's a little space to type something out, if you put in commission machine, okay, commission machine in that box, I will approve you to promote the fan page money method, even if you've never made a sale. And what you will then do is you'll get the links, you'll get the materials to promote the fan page money method, just make one sale, and then you're on your way. Most people will then approve you, okay? And this is a hot converting product. It sells very, very well, so you don't need to send much traffic to get those first sales and get you off the ground. So hopefully that will help you break that chicken and egg cycle. And as I say, if you've upgraded to the special ticket or to the done for you service, we create the commission machines for you. So we already selected the best products. We've created all the promotional materials that you can use, the emails or the messages that you're going to put out in different places, even if you don't have a list. And we've created the bonuses for those promotions, and that's all done for you, and we guarantee that you'll get approval for those products if you've taken that option. Okay, so that was how to pinpoint the most profitable active gold mines and the most profitable bottomless gold mines, i.e. those that are evergreen. So what about those that are coming up in the future? Well, here's how to get a head start on future gold mines. The first thing you can do is go to JV Notify Pro. Okay, JV Notify Pro. Now on this website you're going to see a whole bunch of listings of launches. Okay, so this shows you all the launches that are coming up, the featured ones, by date, etc. Those that are hot, links to the JV pages. Now you need to register to go ahead and get access to all these things, which I definitely recommend that you should do. But it goes months and months in advance, so it's really a great tool to enable you to plan forward and spot these lucrative future gold mines in advance. The other place you can check out is muncheye.com. So let's go and take a look at that. Okay, so this is the same idea, right? You've got featured launches at the top, and this is actually my student, Naidi Foon. And you've got premium launches and all launches. And again, you've got the same idea, okay? So you've got dates down here of all the launches that are coming up that you can go and check out what's coming up in the future. And finally, the last thing you can do is go onto Facebook and look for JV or launch groups. So you just head over onto Facebook. If you just go into the search bar and just put JV, you're going to see a bunch of launch notification groups. Right? You need to join these groups. You need, of course, to add value. Some of them will let you just post, post your launch, or you can go in and read all of these things for free as long as they accept you into the group. And it's a good way to find out about upcoming launches as well. So you can put JV in, or you could put launch, and you'll find some of these things: launch superstars, newbie launchpad, or product launch, product launch central, product launch group, etc. So this is a great way to spot these launches in advance. Okay, that marks the end of this module. And remember, there's gold in them thar hills, right? And now you do know what to look for. You know to stick to internet marketing, how to find products that have sold a lot, have got a good stick rate, got good money per click that they're going to earn for you. You know how to find the commission gold mines that are active right now, how to avoid those depleted gold mines, how to find those bottomless gold mines that are evergreen, and how to spot the future ones that are coming up, and also how to get approved and request approval for the products, as well as all those metrics that matter when it comes to choosing which products to promote. So make sure you take action on this. Okay, go and find some really good products to promote, and I'll see you on the next module.